KFC.
For real.
All right. You know we don't own this. Nothing to do with fame. Big up on the chest. All right, guys. Welcome to the first 4 hosting. It has never been done before in Money Matters. We break new grounds every time. We appreciate all the followers that are on, from Money Matters Farm to Jody Farm to Sean Farm, Jamaica Extra to Venice. So here what? Some of you are new to persons and the live. So I'm going to start from my right, which means that Venice, a quick intro. Then we move to Jody, then we move to Sean, and then I have to moderate tonight because we only have 20 minutes. I have to moderate and keep it tight because we have a big deal.
All right. So,
yeah,
hi guys. Pleasant night to you. Happy Easter. I hope y'all enjoyed, the little holiday home and the lockdown and stuff, right? So I'm Venice Anderson. I'm a global director in an amazing company called Total Life Changes that operates from out of the United States. And I'm also the managing director for Body Contouring by Venposh, which is a body contouring studio in Kingston, Jamaica.
She is also a public
I'm a public speaker.
Let
right?
me finish.
Motivation
with a lot
speaker.
of people engagement, and she's also judging the even during the lockdown, she got married. So she's Mrs. Stewart. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jody, you're two.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Jody. I am first off gonna define myself as a wonderful travel nurse because that is my profession. I am real estate extraordinaire, I could say. So that's on my next list. So it's behind my nursing. And hi, welcome. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to say what this year has been, what this quarantine has done, and happy Easter to all.
Thank you. Sean, Steve Cover King.
Yeah, good night, everyone. I'm Sean Harris, CEO of Jam Auto Extras, where we are a full-service auto center, and we also make the best seat covers in Jamaica, custom seat covers, as well as we do auto upholstering. So anything that has to do with your motor vehicle, we get it done for you.
All right. And they nickname me Money Matters Boss. It's not because I have money, but because I speak about money. And we try to educate persons in this space about financial awareness and education. That's all. So the money boss don't mean that I have the money, as Yanni could say, right? So we are here tonight.
I beg to differ.
All right. So, my fans, I have a very committed set of fans, and I think in 1 year I'm close to 600, and probably by tonight when we finish I'm at 600. So I really appreciate the strong following in this Money Matters community. So I'm not going to tell them any lie. There have been some good things happen, especially with Money Matters for true, but it's not about me tonight. It's about us sharing with what can be done for those persons who have been hit by COVID, and we want to show them tonight, 1 year after COVID, what these business persons have been doing, what they have switched to. So again, I am going to start now from the left side come around. So Sean, how is business for the year?
No, but business has been as though my company is a young company. We have been growing over the period since last year. We have spoken and so on. Actually, we have increased revenue by 100%, and I'm also invested. I invested more capital in the business as well.
100% during the pandemic.
Yeah, man, way over 100% in revenue.
Hold on. Jody is in the Airbnb thing. If she tell me that she increased by 100%, I need to fly out and do it. Jody.
I would say, okay, so here we're gonna start, right? So let me give you quick. When we had first done this a year ago today, right? We were just starting quarantine, and we had to follow protocol and cancel all the bookings for 2 months straight, 2 to 3 months. So we had lost revenues during that time, obviously, because we have to follow state protocol and had nobody there. I'm sorry, guys.
Jody, if you
That
want
was
to go
Sky.
attend to. Okay.
No, her dad has her. I'm sorry. So after that, it started picking up, and then everything just started double. We had to steam clean. We increased prices, obviously, in terms of to clean. We have to do extra cleaning. I am sorry, guys. The door went off, so JJ started going crazy, along with Sky. It's just that. And so after that, yes. So the long short of it, prices increase, and seem like Corona doesn't exist in Florida, so we tripled. So we definitely went up in that area, of course. Thank God.
Gone. Okay. Venpash, for the same point. What business?
For me, I can't complain. To be honest, the industry that I'm in, it's the beauty industry. So the truth is, whether there's a pandemic or not, people always want to look and feel good, right? And I feel like now that people are depressed and stressed and locked away in the home, that's when people really want to go and fix up, right? So now is the time that a lot of women are doing a lot of surgeries. They're doing their bodies so that they can pop out for summer, right? So because what we do the aftercare service for surgeries, right? So whenever somebody go and do them body, they have to come to us for the aftercare. So we do have a lot of those, right? Then we also sell the garments for aftercare. So we have a lot of people coming in for the garments. And what we have done, we have formed partnerships with a lot of the surgeons in Jamaica. So once they do a surgery, they're going to recommend the people to us to come and get the garments and all the aftercare work, right? Now, on top of that, because I'm also in the health and wellness business, I am now helping a lot of women and men to lose weight and get their body goals intact. So at this point in time, during the pandemic, a lot of people are at home, they're eating out everything in the fridge. So now people are trying to control their eating, because guess what? When this whole thing is lifted, you don't want to come out of the house and look like what you didn't go in the house looking like. So I find that a lot of people are now very much into health, into wellness, and they're now working on themselves. So I can't complain, to be honest, with the two industries that I'm in.
All right, guys, you realize that although the pandemic is doom and gloom, it simply means that here you're seeing real people that have businesses running and they are better off. So the question is, what have they done differently? I start now from Jody to Sean back to Venice. Let me see if there are questions. Yeah, well, persons are congratulating you guys. I don't see any questions. Yeah, so Jody, what have you done differently?
Thank you, Mel.
Okay, so there is so much to catch up on. So I have differently, not really, I just expanded on what I had. So
expanded.
I expanded. So I didn't do anything different because it was already working. So I just expanded on my adventures. And just like as Venice was saying, health, wealth, trust me, it's one industry that will always make money. And healthcare will always make money. And being a travel nurse will always open those doors for me. So I am licensed to do a lot of things. Thank you, God. So body contouring, lymphatic massage, like, thank God, like we are licensed so we can open up our business up here and do our stuff.
Right.
I did get into waist training right after the whole Lasso T-Flex because that wasn't for me. So I did get into waist training, and that business boomed. Like, I was sold out literally as I got my products, which I have wonderful friends, wonderful supportees. Like, God is good. But I had to halt because I had to take contracts, which in this time, anybody living in America know that it's just the year for nurses. So I had to use my degree. I had to use because what we were getting compensated was enough to start 50 businesses. So I had to halt those and put priority on being a nurse. So then I can later on get my med spa open, get everything, speaking it up in the universe to get everything going. So thank God I've hit. Last year, I have made more than I could ever dream of. You know, so I'm not going to say more than I could ever dream of.
Right.
You know, like I slept and I was, you know, so thank God to all my buddies that traveled with me. So last year what we did was encourage nurses to take advantage of the opportunities. So I was more of a mentor within that aspect. And we just traveled. We saved a lot of lives. We lost some too, but hey, God is good.
So Sean, so the pandemic, more prosperity, and remember, Jody's in the US, Venice products go global, Sean products go global. So really and truly, it doesn't matter that they are based in Jamaica, it is the same thing because online is part of the business. Sean, how it working for you now?
No, what happened is that when the pandemic hit, I thought that the business would fall, and we had closed when the Prime Minister in Jamaica closed the country for the first time. I'd closed my doors and so on, but people keep coming. So I was just there without staff, so I had to call back the staff into work, and we started working again. And it has been that way ever since. We're making more sea covers, investing more capital, expanding the business, and now do last year this time I didn't do servicing of motor vehicles. That is, so now we have a wonderful special where we're service vehicle for $6,000. I call it, in my head was a pandemic. It was a pandemic relief scenario that I started in June of last year. However, I didn't want to call it a COVID relief or a pandemic relief, but I just call it a budget-friendly value service that we're offering to persons now. I've gotten now two new locations because I've outgrown the location that I had. But as usual, the investment essentially, I've tripled my capital investment in the business. So I'm still waiting to be a money matter. Still waiting to be a money matter, but the business is growing, and I'm grateful, and I'm getting more traction as we go on, and as the weeks and days and months go on.
Wow,
guys,
I'm so proud of you.
You see what happened to the person that come to Money Matters? They grew. They grew. And what is funny is that if you have a relative now on this, if you're on the live and you have a relative that is looking at job, send the application to Jam Auto Extras. They might just have a vacancy for you.
Yeah, actually, I do have a vacancy for a service and sales manager. I do have a vacancy for a service and sales manager. I've been looking one to assist me for the last month. I haven't found any ideal one yet, but I'm working on it.
All right, you hear it live on Money Matters. You can't even get a job.
We can't pay Venice. We can't pay Venice.
Look, can I have a chance, please? We all can be entrepreneurs, you know. We have to develop, work, and then go. And that's what it works. So here's kind of an opportunity, right? And Jody has been monitoring.
And I must say, more than anything, what is happening is that I moved from having 3 employees last year to now having over 12 employees.
Whoa!
So I'm feeding 12 families.
Whoa.
In a pandemic. Wow. That's amazing.
Only year that on Money Matters. Venice.
Yes, man.
Guys, follow Jamato Extras, you might just get the job. Follow Jody, you might just get something. Venice, let me hear what you have now where you can follow her.
All right. So as you all know, right? So for my health and wellness business, it is an opportunity that is open to the whole world, right? So it's a global business that I pretty much run. So we're always looking for distributors. So like now in my organization, I'm looking for 100 new distributors. What that means, guys, is that I will be feeding at least 100 new families, because my goal is to help 1,000 families become a 6-figure earning family. So how that works, guys, is it's very simple. We push health and wellness products for a living, and all you need to do is simply use these products, let the product show on you so you get a transformation, and that is how you make your money, right? So we pay 5 different ways in this company. So once you become a part of us, we pay you 5 different ways, and it's so easy, super easy for you to get paid, right? So the goal is really to continue to help more people to learn about financial freedom and literally become financially free, right? So far, I'll tell you that I'm pretty much helping over 300 families currently. In my catalog, that's what I have active right now, over 300 families. So that's an amazing thing. And guess what? It's not limited to any one country, because I'm helping families worldwide, right? I have a very big team in Jamaica, but I have an amazing team in the United States, in Canada, in Europe, in the Caribbean, right? That is also a part of my business. So that's really what we are doing right now. And it has been an amazing experience and an amazing journey so far.
Look here, I need to hear that music again. That's a big deal. I must listen to it one more time. Who have it on the tip? Because the truth is,
all right,
you are seeing these persons for real.
They're very important. I'm a big deal.
All right. All right. So look here now. The truth. All right. So this is simple, guys. What I want us to take away, what I want us to understand. Everybody that you're looking at, I know them personally. And if they say to you they are earning this, is no joke. The proof is in the pudding. They have a different service. They are from different industries. And the reality about it is that when MoneyMatters started, it was because persons were worried and figuring what they were going to do. Well, here it is that we have persons that are pivoted and take on new skill set, right? So if you're on this live tonight, tell us what you have done different. If you have not done anything different, hook up Sean, hook up Jody, hook up Venue, find a way, just talk to them. You might get something going. Just have a conversation. You never can tell. And the truth is, they will answer you on their page. So if you feel shy, just send them a direct message, right? And I am telling you, you will get some result. It don't make sense to be shy, because one thing the pandemic has shown us is that the transfer of skill set and applying a new skill set is essential. Sean, what new skill set have you gathered since the pandemic?
Repeat.
What new skill set have you acquired since the pandemic? Because persons on the line.
No man, incredibly, I've always been in the mechanic work. I've owned a garage before, but now I'm super into the repair of cars and all that. I mean, I still don't know a 10 spanner for a 15 bolt, but guess what? I'm more involved now. One time I usually be involved in just the management and the accounting for the auto center. Now I'm intimately involved in to ensure that the mechanics get the job done and so on. And the same thing also in the design of actual seats and interiors of the motor vehicle. So I'm designing motor vehicle interiors and I'm just ensuring that the workers get the job done correctly. So, right. So that's a different skill set that I've developed.
Designing is one of your new skill set, and you're into light manufacturing. So it simply means that you probably can have shooting. So Sean is into designing. Jody, okay, we welcome persons joining us now. I think some persons got the time mixed up because some persons are in the US, which is a different time from Jamaica time. They are 1 hour. So welcome all my, I can't call all the names tonight. Remember, tonight is our first anniversary and we're going to aim for the second after this. So
First
honestly,
of
I
May.
can't call all the names, but you guys have been with me from first week, second week, third week, and that was the drive to keep Money Matters going. So I've learned a few things. Jody, in the business of the for argument's sake, Airbnb, what is the new takeaway for that market? Because persons in Jamaica have it, and some persons back away from the market. Now you're
That
saying
is
that it is one of the best time, so how do they get back?
all right. Everything depends on what your overhead is. Everything, and that's a fact because a lot of people has lost their homes because they had prior year to COVID, they had rented out some units to get Airbnb because there's a sublease type of life where you can sublease and get your house, which is I own a house and then you sublease it from me to get that Airbnb life going. And it was pulling in money, but then pandemic hit, they lost everything. So therefore it's going to be hard to start back if you never found a skill to try to fix those margins or let those margins be what it was. So it depends on what your overhead is. We are super hosts. We've always been super hosts, which is awesome. There is money to always be made like in Airbnb, and the greatest thing is we own our units, so most of the profit does come to our pocket. So we got the homes for dirt cheap at certain points in time when the recession was really bad. So now instead of selling it or renting the house full time, it makes more sense to do short-term rentals. So because one, you still have access to your house, you still can if anything breaks in your house, you're insured. So therefore Airbnb does cover whoever that goes in your house, so you're more protected that way than having a rent situation where you have to go through law and this when they're over 30 days, you can't evict them, especially a time like now that we have where the government has banned evictions. Like, so I have to pay my mortgage, but they can now live in your house free of charge until that forbearance is finished.
I guess it's just part of the business risk. You can't run from it because government control.
No, that's for rent. But I'm Airbnb, so I can kick you out. Very different. Okay. So I don't do past 30 days for most things because after, it depends on what county you are, which one of the states you are in. Over 30 days, you're now considered to be rent. So I have to go through that process. So I haven't had any of those situations. Thank you, Lord God. So I didn't have to be in it. But you do have situations where you have scammers and this, but I don't worry because everything is
part of the business. It's part of the
business. And I'm fine, Hey, that's not for me to catch. And
Ben. Okay. All right. So we get that. Then what is your next 12 months outlook look like? Because persons on the live again, they start to feel alive and they see that they can breathe. So what is your outlook? They can look on your outlook and coming back to Sean.
So pretty much, I'm on a 90-day run now in my health and wellness business, and the same for my spa as well, right? So 90 days run simply means that there are certain things that I'm going to be implementing to achieve a particular goal within a 90-day period, right? So as a result, I am now going to have to pretty much give my people some goals and some targets so that they can now go after those. So in a 90-day time period, we can now review to see where we are. So for my goal for the next 12 months pretty much is, as I said earlier, is to help 1,000 families to really experience financial freedom. And with financial freedom also comes a mental freedom, right? A lot of us, we are tied down into what's going on around the world, and some of us, it's just because we don't really have any money, so we're super stressed out. And I can tell you, when people are broke, they're extremely depressed, they're extremely stressed. Now, if I can get somebody to earn an extra stream of income, I'm not saying, this is going to be your only stream of income. You would still have your 9 to 5 or whatever business you have. But I'm also going to teach you how to, one, get your health intact and also make money while doing that. So for me, if you're going to do something anyway, why not do it and also make money at the same time, right? So my goal is to get as many people as possible to now start experiencing real freedom. Real freedom. A lot of people think that they're free, but they're absolutely not free. So that's my goal for the next 12 months. All right. So pretty much anybody on here who wants to tap in to find out what it is that she's really talking about, feel free to send me a DM and I'll get you started on what I'm doing.
I'm going to endorse something on that. You cannot in Jamaica at this point in time where salaries have cut short the pandemic, going to depend on one income stream. Believe it or not. So nobody's saying to leave what you're doing, but remember, one hand can't clap. We have said many times on Money Matters. So try to find a skill set, something that you can do, and you have a lot of extra time now, especially with a lot of things locked down, and just try to find that additional second income. If it's even to be doing some reading for somebody or marking some papers or proofreading things. A lot of media want. So just think of something. I can't give all the answers. Sean, next 12 months.
Next 12 months, my capacity at this moment is to do, we can do about 65% more revenue at the current capacity. And we should achieve that within the next 12 months before I even increase my capacity. Because, as I said, I'm doing a lot of investment, increasing, improving the facilities. As I said, I have more staff, etc. So therefore, I just want to increase my capacity for the revenue, increase the revenue 65%. So therefore, the marketing is after turn up, starting new marketing campaigns this month, and also get back some of the customers that came for us over the last year to ensure that they come back for different products and different services. So it's just to get in the revenue up. And that's what I want. Just to get my revenue up for the next 12 months. Yeah.
Always.
No, what you said, Jody?
Always.
Yeah, man. Go on, get the revenue.
well, you know, it's funny. All you need something. Right? Money Matters needs something too. The only thing that Money Matters want to do is double the follower base with some loyal
I knew you were gonna say that.
But of course, so many people need this, right? And they don't know about it. So why not? We have to try and push it some more.
You have to spread the word. You know,
if I read 600,
okay,
I read 600 persons. Jody,
so
I read
Easter, right? Easter's past. And there was a lot of people, I hear this is a thing, I'm not there in Jamaica, so I wouldn't know. That is a big deal. Everybody's doing cake sale. I hear that's a big thing now. So there is so much things to get up and do. Everybody have flour, buy some egg. You know?
Not only that, Jody, what I really want to point out is that so many of us have this, right? A smartphone. And we are not even making $1 from this smartphone. We do so many things on this phone except make money from it, right? So you see the opportunity that I have, we call it the Wi-Fi money, because guys, listen, all you need to have is pretty much a cell phone with Wi-Fi. And for the most part, all of us have some form of data on the phone, right? Because you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're doing WhatsApp. Now, if you have a phone and you can turn this into an ATM, why bother to have the phone? So the opportunity that I have to share with the world is pretty much just really running a business from a phone. So these days, everything is going digital. The brick and mortar businesses are literally becoming obsolete, right? So as a result, the cell phone, any form of device, that's where people are now earning their money from. There are some businesses, though, that you have to definitely have a standard situation where you have a brick and mortar, that's fine.
Yeah,
but if you are selling something, you know, something that you can just put on a website, right? There are so many ways to get a website for free. Then by all means, you should be making money from your phone.
Hold on.
Hold
on. Let's pause.
Hold on. Go, Sean, and then let me endorse.
What I mean is that, as what Vanessa said, a lot of persons don't understand that the cell phone is the great equalizer. Whatever you want to achieve right now in the world, once you have a cell phone, it can be done. Whether it's someone like me who have to have a brick and mortar, or someone like Venice who don't, or someone like Money Matters who is offering a particular service type of thing. Everyone, once you have that cell phone, it is the great equalizer, because there's so much that can be done. Even I don't sleep at night, you know. You understand me? I'm up from 1. And what I'm doing, I'm researching new marketing techniques, new ways. I'm an accountant. I don't know anything about marketing. And every day, at least one person will come to the store saying, listen, I like what you're doing on Instagram. I like what you're doing on Facebook. Who do it? I want to tell them that it's me, I'm surprised. So it is the great equalizer. And what I have some staff that when I'm trying to tell them that, listen, it's not about if you can do it good, it's if you can put in the effort. It's just the effort that you need to put in, and you will see the results. And once you put in the efforts, you can grow.
Yeah, I want to end on something. Everybody can make an attempt to something, but it's the determination and the amount of effort that you put into it that will make it work. Because everything will not work for everybody the same way. So if you want to make some money, lose some weight, build a house, whatever you need to do, it is about the amount of effort, determination, discipline that you use that's going to make you get there. Because you're going to say somebody else never get it. It doesn't mean that they did all that they need to have done enough. Right? They probably shortcut something but they never get it. So anything at all tonight that you guys focus on, you will be able to achieve. And don't think if you didn't make it the first run, it's failure. No. You have just learned something that you're going to take to the next project. As the Kamar said, the Jamaican market environment is a tough one, especially on Instagram. Remember, it's globally. Oh, somebody should have jumped off while Annette jumped on, but I should have been in the country just the same. But there is no internet up there. So that is the reason why I'm in town. I know some places are somewhere where there's absolutely locked down on the internet Wi-Fi connection where they are. So I am happy for these persons that are on tonight. You have not been locked down. So we have a big deal tonight. Actually gone, well, it's Money Matters 1 year. So who said we can't use up 2 more minutes?
Okay, before we go, I just want to say nothing beats traditional sales. That's how markets started, and believe it or not, that's how market will end. And for the people that can do internet, you know, because we always talk about internet and this, not everybody's savvy. So the best thing to do is find someone that is, find a team around you that's going somewhere, and you go and gravitate to those people, because if they're soaring and you have the greatest heart in life, they'll bring you along and you will soar too. So not everybody can have the text or have the money to start something, but you just need to align yourself with somebody that's going somewhere.
Align.
So with that said, Moonlight Pastry, yes, I see you. You've texted me. Big up your stuff. Your bun was good. I like it, girl. Continue.
Aligning yourself. All right. So that is Jody Taker. Venice.
All right. So my takeaway simply will be just to believe in yourself, guys. You know, Joe, for the 1 year that I've been doing my health and wellness business, right? This movement has taught me that there are so many people out there that really just are not confident. They don't believe in themselves, and they're so afraid to take risk. And guess what, guys? Taking a risk in this time, that's what you just have to do, because at the end of the day, you really will not know what will work. You don't know what is for you until you try it. Sometimes we're in our own head, we're in our own way, and as such, we're blocking our blessings, right? Sometimes God sends somebody into your life to move you from one level to the next, but you're still telling yourself, or you're listening to the voices saying you can't do it, you can't do it. The truth is, anything that you want wants you back. And the truth is, anything you set your mind to, you can achieve it. The truth is, if you see it, you can have it. And that's my closing words. You have to believe in yourself. You have to step out of your comfort zone. At the end of the day, guys, if you continue to do the same thing for 10 years, you will not get a different result. You have to change something. You have to change something. You cannot, listen, a year ago, Joe, before I go, a year ago, if I had the closed mind that I always had over the years, where if somebody comes to me with an opportunity, I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm not doing that. I'm okay. I'm in my 9-to-5 job. I would not be here tonight to tell you that in 6 months, I became a 6-figure earner in a company that I had absolutely no idea about. I just made a decision. So sometimes you also have to stop telling too many people your moves. Sometimes you have to just get up and make your move. And after you have made the move, they will see. You don't need no validation from anybody. You don't need nobody's permission. When I hear women telling me that they need to get permission from their husband to start a business, sis, listen. If you need to get permission from your man to start a business, you need a new man. Seriously. Big and serious. Because you never know what that one step you're going to make is going to take you and take the whole family. So for you to have to seek validation to start a health and wellness business, that's a problem. That means he doesn't want to fix his health. He doesn't want to see you fix your health and also be independent. And that's my closing words.
You have to be confident and you have to take your risk. And that's
And that's on Mary and a little lamb.
Yeah. John, your takeaway.
Right, Jan?
My takeaway is just as usual for anyone again, is that if you have the desire to do something, just start doing it, and you will learn eventually if you are dedicated to getting it done. That's usually what I'm saying. That's usually my thing that I preach. And I just have to agree with Venice that a lot of persons don't have the confidence, and a lot of persons just don't have the willpower to get things done. Even persons who are in a particular jobs, persons who are in particular industries, who they already have the skills, they just don't have the confidence. They can't stand up and say, okay, then this is my thing.
Sean, hold on 1 second. I have to say a special big up to that one. This is an entrepreneur. He's not only a barber, he sells car, he sells anything machinery. This guy, everything that you can do. That one, try it, believe it or not. And this is what you do as an entrepreneur. You don't give up. Even during the lockdown, barbering, because he's Jamaica's top barber. No question about that. And remember, the place was closed down. What he did? He had to find something else to do. So up that one. Party can't keep. He's a promoter also. He can't keep the party. All right. Yes, Sean. Sorry for cutting.
Yeah, man. So that's all I want to say is that just have the confidence. Just have the confidence, and you need to find some way to build your confidence. And confidence come with self-discipline. Confidence comes with discipline. It's just that you just decide that you're going to do something, and you achieve a small thing, then you achieve a bigger thing, then you achieve a bigger thing. So sometimes it's just to start. Just to start and start doing what you want to do.
All right, guys. Tonight was a special night. It is Money Matters first year of running. We took 15 minutes extra. We are happy to have you. Next week we'll talk about stocks. Yes, that's what we'll talk about next week. So we hope you had a wonderful, enjoyable moment, and we hope there was some takeaway for you. Just be motivated, go out there, get a new skill set, turn something, and trust me, come back and say, Money Matters, this is what I have done. So we are big deal people, including you.
And if any questions, guys, feel free to DM us in our own respective path. And we'll try.
I remember. I'm having the most cost-effective service value, budget-friendly value service in Jamaica and the Caribbean and even the United States.
And you have a job.
Nowhere in the United States you can get your car service for $50. And my cost is less than that.
And you have a job opening. And you have a job opening.
I have a job opening, a service manager.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna
that needs to be done.
Job.
When you run, When you write, just say you were on Money Matters Live. And
On Money Matters.
Right.
I will be part of the interview panel. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming. And I see you next week. Thanks for bringing us to 600. Thanks for providing with us through the year.
My friends have some big things. Very, very, very important. For real. This has nothing to do with money or
Big
fame.
deal. Big
You say
deal.
you're Jamaican, Sal?
Big deal.